I did finally write the grandma book, The Silver Lining. I've now been a grandma for close to 20 years with 17 grandkids, ages 18 to 1. So I felt like I had something to say, like it was the right time to get this thing done. So it was a lot of fun to write. I've led a little Bible study a couple of times called The Silver Lining, which is the idea is that getting old is not dreadful. And I decided I don't have gray hair, I have silver hair. I have a silver mine in my hair, and so to just have a positive outlook on it, of getting older and enjoying being older. So it's not necessarily for a certain age group. I mean, anyone could read it, but it's assuming we're older. Older than what? Well, older than we used to be. We're not the young women in the church, we're the older women in the church. So I look at what the Bible says to older women specifically, and so I have chapters on that, a chapter on being a mother-in-law, a couple of chapters on grandma, and then I had to do a chapter on the Sabbath dinner because that is the biggest thing I do all week apart from worship. So there's that, and then just about aging gracefully, graciously, how we do that, how to approach affliction as we get older, how to keep at our post as our duties shift a little bit and change, but just to stay at our post and be faithful and do it to the finish line with joy. It's fun. It's a blessing. I remember being in a dress shop a few years back in Colorado, and there was a darling older woman with her daughter, probably married age daughter, shopping. And when they took their things up to the counter, the sales clerk said, "Are you a senior?" And she got so mad, and her daughter totally got the giggles. And it was just so funny, but she was so mad. She said, "I would rather pay full price than have you ever ask me if I am a senior." And there's just so much just defensiveness about getting older. And instead of saying, yes, give me all the discounts that I have coming, sure. It's not an embarrassment to be, quote, a senior, whatever that is. 50, 55, 60, 65, whatever. But to embrace it. Did we want to die young? No. It's a blessing to live to be an older woman. It's a blessing. So let's enjoy this and not be embarrassed or defensive or pretend somehow we're still in our 20s or wish we were still in our 40s or whatever, but just to enjoy this part of life. Why not? God is blessing us, and we shouldn't feel defensive about it or apologetic about it or try and trick people into thinking we're really still very young. It's like, come on, ladies, get over yourself and enjoy this phase of life.